Hetep. This is app-BornOfRa, Ra, Ramessu MeriAmun. And I'm back at y'all with another video. Before we get into the video, I would like everybody to like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So now with that being said, let's get into the video for the day. The heart is in control. The heart is in control. I wanted today's video to be about the heart and how important the heart is. How important. See, a lot of people, they don't know how important the heart is. They think the heart just pumps blood. They think that's what the heart is just there for. But it's deeper than that. The heart is very important. It's an important organ. Very, very important organ. The heart is responsible for a lot of things within your body. Why do you think the ancient Kemetnu put your heart on the scale? Why do you think they put your heart on the scale? Because the heart is important. There's no other organ that's more important than the heart in your body. No other organ. The heart is the most important. And what a lot of people don't get either is that it's not your brain that's in control. It's not your brain that's in control. A lot of people think it's the brain, but it's not the brain, it's the heart. The heart is where your mind is. The heart is where your feelings are. The heart is where your consciousness is. When you think, it's coming from the heart. It's not coming from your brain. It's coming from the heart. You can do your research on it. You can do your research on it. You definitely can do your research. The term is called neurocardiology. Do your research on neurocardiology. All right? That's what y'all should do y'all research on. And it shows that it ain't the brain. It's the heart that controls everything. So that means when somebody really is hateful, it really comes from the heart. If somebody is jealous of you, it really comes from the heart. If somebody got any type of problem with you, like they just stuck in their lower energy and they just always got a problem, it's all in their heart. That's the way their heart is. They don't have a good heart. Everything stems from the heart. Good, evil, your thoughts, everything. It all stems from the heart. The heart, that's the most important sacred organ. Now, let's get into some facts about the heart. The heart interacts with the brain via electromagnetic interactions. Brain rhythms naturally synchronize to the heart's rhythmic activity. So that means your brain is communicating with your heart constantly. Constantly. And see, they taught you that everything is with the brain. They taught you that. That's to mislead people. But I'm going to tell you something, man. If the heart stopped for 10 seconds, matter of fact, the heart can't stop for a minute without you dying. The heart can't stop for 60 seconds without you dying, coming up out that physical body. You see? The heart is important. If a bullet hit your heart, it's a 95% chance that you're going to die. It's a 95% chance that you're going to die if a bullet hit the heart. The heart is important. The human heart, now y'all check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. The human heart has a magnetic field that surrounds the entire body, and it extends outward for up to 15 feet. So your heart has a field of energy, a magnetic field of energy that surrounds your entire body. It engulfs the entire body. And the frequency of your heart can go out to about 15 feet away from your body. That's how powerful the magnetic field from the heart is. The heart is powerful. It's powerful. When you walk in a room and you can feel like the bad energy from people, you ever walked in a room and you just feel the bad energy? That's because your heart is interacting with other hearts' frequencies and other brains' frequencies. That's what it's interacting with. That's how you communicate without even communicating. See, a lot of y'all got to learn how to understand the heart a lot more. The heart is very important. Do studies on the heart. Study your heart. If you want to know all there is to know, if you want to be able to take control of yourself, study the heart. Work on heart health. Now listen to this. The field that surrounds the heart. I want y'all to listen up. The field that surrounds the heart sends signals to every cell in your body, affecting physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. So if your heart is not balanced, or your heart is not in a very good tuned frequency, it can have an effect on your health and your overall well-being. It can have an effect on your emotions. Having a heart that's out of balance. See, you got to get your heart right before it's too late, before it's time to leave that physical body. Because once you leave that physical body, you got to deal with the consequences when you reach that spirit realm or whatever it is that you've done on earth. So you got to spend your lifetime getting that heart in order, getting that heart corrected. Focus on the heart. The heart is the most important thing. It affects your overall well-being, the health of your body. Your heart can literally destroy your body if it's out of balance. It can literally destroy your body. Also, your heart interacts with the magnetic field of the earth. You're in constant connection with the earth. Why you think the elite put all these frequencies out there and these directed energy weapons and 5G and 6G? They put this stuff out there so that they can knock off the natural frequencies of our body so we can't interact with the planet. That's what's going on right now. They turning up the frequencies. They turning up the frequencies. What do you think your mind is? Where do you think your mind resides? Where do you think it is? The heart is important, man. The heart is important. Nobody talks about this really. We always learn that it was our brain that was enabling us to think. That it was our brain that everything depended on. But that's not true. You think with your heart. It's the heart. The heart is where everything is. Your heart does way much more than just pump blood. The heart can send powerful, calming, and healing commands to your entire body. As a matter of fact, the heart is a brain. The heart controls itself. It's the only organ that controls itself. Nothing in your body controls the heart. Nothing in your body controls the heart. The heart controls itself. The most powerful organ in your body. That heart. Why you think the ancestors put their left foot forward? To trample on evil. With a righteous heart. The heart is on the left side. The heart is very important. The whole world is made up of electric and magnetic energy. The whole world is electrical. The whole world is electrical. Atoms are energy. Your heart can interact with that energy. How do you think you're able to control certain things? But it's to an extent, though. Through the heart. The heart is how you communicate. Without communicating any words or anything. The heart. The heart is important. But a lot of you don't know how to use the heart. You don't know how to control the heart. You don't know how to do it. You got to calm the heart. You got to keep the heart calm. It's certain exercises and techniques that you can do to calm the heart. But that's going to be another video. You got to focus and calm your heart. You got to take care of your heart. Sometimes you got to sit and you got to focus on that area in your chest. Focus all your thoughts and your energy on that area in your chest. Your heart. Focus on it. Sometimes when you meditate, focus on your heartbeat. Focus on your breathing. The heart is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful indeed. Your heart's frequency can affect atoms because an atom is made up of waves of energy and not particles. An atom is made up of waves of energy, and the frequency of a heart interacts with that energy out in creation. You see? Most living things have a frequency. Each atom exists within a wave of energy. It's like a water ripple. When you drop a rock in the water and you see the ripples come out from the point where the rock hit the water, you see the ripples spread out from that point. That's how the energy permeates from an atom the same way. And it comes in contact with hearts. The heart has the ability to come in contact with atoms. This is deep. If you master the heart, if you master how the heart works, you can master yourself just by mastering the heart. Now let's go over how the heart communicates with the brain. It has 4 ways that it does it. 1, nervous system connections. Various nervous system connections. Now these are nervous system cords that go from the heart to the brain, how the heart communicates with the brain. through the nervous system connections. Then the second way is you have hormones that are produced by the heart itself that are released into the blood. Hormones that are produced by the heart itself that are then released into the blood. And those certain hormones affect how your body operates, how you operate. You see? So the heart produces its own hormones. When you get angry, you ever get that feeling in your chest? It's coming from the heart. 3, biomechanical information. Via blood pressure waves. So, your heart communicates with the brain by a change in blood pressure waves. Change in blood pressure waves. The heart is in control. The heart tells the brain what to do. Your heart is the seat of your consciousness. The heart communicates with the brain, and the brain communicates with the rest of the body. This is how it works. The heart is always in control at all times. Another way it communicates with the brain. Energetic information from the strong electrical and magnetic fields. Energetic information. The heart sends energetic information to the brain through electrical and magnetic fields. So there's information in the magnetic waves and electrical waves that the heart is sending that the brain picks up. The brain is picking up information from the heart through the magnetic fields that are produced by the heart and the electrical fields that are produced by the heart. This is deep. So your heart is always in control every single day. See, you don't get this twisted. Don't be listening to these modern scientists talking about, the brain. Let me tell you something. You can get a brain injury and you can still live. But if that heart get injured and it can't be repaired in any way, you're out of here. You're out of here. You can live with a dead brain. That's called a vegetable. But what do they call a person with a dead heart? What do they call you? Think about that. Once the heart stops, you drop. If them people can't resuscitate you in a certain amount of time, it's no coming back for you. Unless you reincarnate. But that's a whole nother story. It's no coming back for you. There are 40,000 sensory neurons relaying information to the brain from the heart. 40,000 sensory neurons that are relaying information to the brain from the heart. Why didn't they teach you this? Why didn't they teach you this? Why do they teach you that everything happens with the brain, from the brain? Why do they teach you that? Your thoughts come from your brain. Why do they teach you that? That's a lie. There's actually more information sent from the heart to the brain on a daily basis via the 4 means I just gave you. So more information is sent from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. Who's in control? Who's in control? Think about it. The neurons that are present in the heart, remember those neurons that I mentioned earlier? The neurons that are present in the heart enable the heart to learn. Your heart can learn, your heart can remember, your heart can make decisions independent of the brain. The brain has a cerebral cortex. The heart can make decisions independent of the brain's cerebral cortex. That's deep. So your heart can remember, can learn. Memories are in your heart. Your heart can learn things. That's how you learn. You learn through the heart. That's where your memory resides. The heart can make its own decisions. You make your decisions using the heart, not the brain. The brain just operates with bodily function, blinking, moving your arms. The heart sends a message to the brain sends a message to the rest of the body on what to do. The heart is always in control. Listen to my app-BornOfRa. That's why your heart is put on the scales of my eye. That's why your heart is on the scale. The heart has to be lighter than a feather. The heart has to be lighter than a feather. It has to be. Has to be lighter than a feather. The heart emits an electrical field 60 times greater in amplitude than the activity in the brain, and an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than the brain. Think about this. Think about that. An electrical field 60 times greater in amplitude and an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than the brain. Who's in control? Who's in control? The heart. Everything is done through the heart. The electromagnetic field of the heart is so strong, family, that it can be measured anywhere on the body and up to 15 feet outside. Remember I was telling y'all, 15 feet. That's how strong it radiates. Why do you think when you walk by you can pick up on people's energy? Why do you think you can tell what people are feeling sometimes? Or you be around someone and you be like, I just don't take to that person. Like, it's something about this person I just can't take to this person. My energy doesn't mix with their energy. You know, it's like that. So it's your heart's field coming in contact with their heart's field, and you might have a good heart, and this person may have an evil heart, and you just picked up on his energy using the frequency of your heart. Do your research. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. The heart is the most powerful organ. It controls all things that have to do with the body. As a matter of fact, there's an electrical current that actually goes around the heart. There's a spark of electricity that actually encircles your heart as it beats. Electricity encircles your heart as it beats. And everybody knows electricity is energy. Electricity is energy. What energy is that sustains the heart? That's the Great Spirit. That's the Great Spirit. All energy belongs to the Great Spirit. Again, that's why the ancestors knew to put your heart on the scale. And they knew this before modern science. They knew this before modern science. See, everybody got everything from the Kemetnu. They got civilization from our ancient Kemetnu ancestors. They got civilization. Yeah, keep falling for the lies that these people put out here. It's nothing but lies. They lie to you. Oh, yeah, you think with your brain. Your brain. Nah. Nah. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that, people. Doesn't work like that. So you must work on your heart. It's very important. It's very important. Spend a lot of time with your heart. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time with my heart. I've been spending a lot of time with my heart. I've been focusing on building my heart's frequency. They have techniques for this. And also, I understand that I'm a perfected individual. I'm perfect. I come from perfection. So whenever you hear people saying, nobody's perfect, I'm not perfect, I don't think that way. I don't put that on myself. I'm a perfected individual. I'm a perfected soul. I come from perfection. I am a direct descendant of the Anu people. That alone is perfection itself. That alone is perfection itself. So don't come around me talking about we not perfect, nobody's perfect. That's not the frequency that Ramessu MeriAmun is on. But with that being said, this is app-BornOfRa, Satepin Ra, Ramessu MeriAmun, and I'm signing off. You all have a glorious night. Madhetep warriors.
The heart has its own brain and consciousness. Several research at the Institute of Heart Math shows that in addition to extensive neural communication networks linking the heart with the brain and body, the heart also communicates information to the brain and throughout the body via electromagnetic field interactions. Compared to the electromagnetic field produced by the brain, the electrical component of the heart's field is about 60 times greater in amplitude and permeates every cell in the body. We have demonstrated, for example, that brain rhythms naturally synchronize to the heart's rhythmic activity, and also that during sustained feelings of love or appreciation, the blood pressure and respiratory rhythms, among other oscillatory systems, entrain to the heart's rhythm. Negative emotions such as anger or frustration are associated with erratic, disordered, incoherent pattern in the heart's rhythms. In contrast, positive emotions such as love or appreciation are associated with a smooth, ordered, coherent pattern in the heart's rhythmic activity. In turn, these changes in the heart's beating pattern create corresponding changes in the structure of the electromagnetic field radiated by the heart, measurable by a technique called spectral analysis. Some organizing features of the heart field, identified in numerous studies at the Heart Math Institute, may also be shared by those of our hypothesized social field. Another commonality in the role of the positive emotions, such as love and appreciation, in generating coherence both in the heart field and in social fields. If you can connect to nature through your heart and synchronize the heartbeat of the planet to our own heart, you can be assured that you will rise in frequency and vibration in conjunction to Mother Earth. Reporter, Amber Crosser. Editor, Tim McClue.